Yo, what's good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? It's your boy Jay Barry, and I'm back with another video giving you greatness once again, which is the PlayStation Nation, which is the PlayStation 4. And guess I'm here to give you guys my PlayStation experience review. Kind of just came back kind of a little tired, so you know what I mean, playing a lot of games, and now I feel like it's a time before the council podcast, which will be returning tomorrow at 8 o'clock sharp, and oh, please believe it, we are going long. But yo, back to the PlayStation experience. First I want to talk about the show, the actual conference itself, before I go into the whole show floors and all that stuff. But let's go into the show, the actual experience, where you guys watch as well as we did in the front row. But yo, the keynote, in my opinion, I'm gonna give it straight up, I'll give it like around a 7 out of 10, due to the fact that there was a little bit of anticipation and excitement, and pretty much, certain things that I guess PlayStation gamers wanted wasn't announced there. Some things wasn't revealed there, you know what I mean? And yeah, that was kind of disappointment. That was kind of disappointing, not seeing that stuff there. And with the whole Crash t-shirt, a lot of people assumed, and it was like, whoa, Crash might be announced, and that was a lot of the speculation going into the conference, that Crash might be announced due to the fact that PlayStation is so buddy with Activision. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit later during the podcast, because I did get to speak to Sean Lathan, and he kind of gave me I can't really say what the answer is, but it was kind of funny to see. But yo, the conference itself, just like kind of most PlayStation conferences, the pacing was just a little bit off. They would get you to the high levels, especially with that Final Fantasy trailer. The new trailer for the remake was released. Our hype levels was so high, and then they dropped us with the fan release. I'm a big Street Fighter fan, so definitely it's cool to see a new character. A lot of people saying he look a little flamboyant, but when I saw the character, I'm like, damn, this guy is going to be a top tier character. You know what I mean? And then you hit us with the Yakuza and all that stuff, and then there was some dips in the conference where it's kind of things that we didn't really care about. I'm not really about the whole Day of the Tentacle and all that stuff. I understand that Tim Schafer, he's probably a legend, to a lot of gamers out there, especially the older ones, like around 40. But those games is pretty cool. Even though I did get to play it, it's one of those click and point games. But those type of games, I wouldn't want to see that in a conference, in a keynote. You know what I mean? Other things that was a high note, especially Ni no Kuni 2 was revealed, PlayStation exclusive from what I saw on the screen there. I know there was kind of mix up of words later on, but from what I saw at the press conference, it was definitely said PlayStation exclusive, PlayStation 4 exclusive. Then we had the Yakuza 5 announcement, dropping Tuesday, and Yakuza 0 is coming out in America, which is great news. So what I'm saying, that's good that Sega is bringing those games over, showing that, hey guys, we're listening and you want to bring those games over there so you guys can enjoy. Also, things like the Ratchet and Clank. I think did Ratchet and Clank get a new trailer? I think it did. And then they had the Destiny stuff. The Destiny stuff, that was a low for me because I stopped playing Destiny. But I know a lot of people has been asking for this whole Sparrow League racing stuff, so I guess that's cool for those people. And Epic Games Paragon, that looks amazing. From what I know, from what I've seen, from what I heard, from developers and around the conference and the show floor, that this game is a PlayStation exclusive. It's coming out for PC as well, so I guess console exclusive if you guys want to use that stuff. Also, the Adult Swim games, which is pretty cool because I'm really interested in Death Gambit. That's pretty much the biggest one that I'm interested in. The rest of them, not too much. And Battleborn, that was pretty cool announcing that, but That's not coming. That's not exclusive. My biggest thing about the conference is that I really wanted to see a lot of the first party developers announce their games or announce that they are doing something with PlayStation. Actually see them come out there. But I guess from what I heard, they decided to hold off on that. I guess they saving that for E3. I don't know. But even though a lot of the first party devs wasn't there in the show, in the keynote, there was a lot of them there on the show floor, and we got to speak to some of those guys, which is very cool, like Sony San Diego. I think Sony Santa Monica was there as well. I think Evolution was there because they were showing off Drive Club VR. That thing. And another thing, VR is great. The demo that they showed at VR, the little guys throwing the little Tron disc, that wasn't the best demo because one of them wasn't workable, so which is kind of embarrassing. But actually using that stuff and putting that on your face, and it's light as hell, you're not even gonna notice it. You know what I mean? It's very light, and once your eyes acclimate to the VR, it's amazing. You're really inside that world. That thing is gonna take over the world, man. I see that thing being very addictive, and a lot of people playing games is that, especially Riggs. I tried out Riggs, and Riggs was just top tier amazingness. You know what I mean? These things are just amazing. A lot of people is forgetting that 2016 is going to be a great year. There's a lot of games announced that are coming to 2016 with PlayStation. I can make a list all day of what's coming out, but there's a lot of them. Just believe me, there's a lot. And then on top of that, you're adding the VR games as well. So you're not only just getting the PS4 stuff, you're also getting a lot of VR games. There was a lot of VR games that I tried out. I don't remember the count per se of what I tried out. I probably missed out on 2 or 3 of the games because lines, and I think I had a good fulfillment of the VR taste. But this thing is going to be a day one buy. It's going to be amazing, and I'm telling you, you're going to really like this stuff, especially Valkyrie, the Riggs, Battle Zones, that game that they showed with the guy with a weird spacesuit. That game was pretty cool. Rez, that game was very cool. The Kitchen, oh my god, if you're into horror games, then that's for you right there. Then they had London Heist if you're into the shooter stuff. The Until Dawn game looked amazing. I personally didn't get to try it out, but I definitely saw it, and a lot of people saying it was amazing. I missed that one. I'm kind of upset about myself with that, but it was cool, man. But yo, the keynote, they definitely announced a lot of stuff, man. A lot of PlayStation VR exclusive games, and there was some exclusive console games announced there as well on the keynote. You know what I mean? And there was a lot of the whole exclusive content stuff, which a lot of people don't really care about that stuff, but that plays a pivotal part when it comes to the mind share of actual people buying PlayStations for their primary consoles. You know what I mean? That stuff play a pivotal part into the mind share of the console race, or the console war, or whatever it is. But yeah, man, there's a lot of stuff there. We're gonna definitely go into more detail in the console podcast. Also, PlayStation 4 has the fighters on lock. I played King of Fighters, I played Street Fighter. King of Fighters ran amazing. I was in a little thing. I was there. I pretty much cleaned the floor up with a lot of people in there, where if you won, you got to stay on, and I was using the fight stick over there, and I definitely played a lot of the game. Certain characters look a little different, you know what I mean? It's a different aesthetic when it comes to King of Fighters. It's not the best looking fighter in the world, but please believe it runs great, and it feels good, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, VR, a lot of announcements for games that's going to be exclusive to PlayStation, exclusive to VR. Very, very big stuff that's coming to PlayStation 2016, and I think that's what the keynote delivered. But certain hype and certain anticipation and certain things, it did not, where a lot of fans was asking for it. Certain those things didn't wasn't there at the conference. Also, PlayStation Now 12-month subscription, $99. If you are mad at that, please slap yourself. You are not a gamer. In the end of the day, it's your boy Jay Barry. Look out for the console podcast tomorrow. I'll be probably dropping another video about the PlayStation Experience soon. But yo, I'm gone. Deuces. Let me know your thoughts down below. Deuces.